welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I applied these eyeshadows. I'm going to share some tips and tricks in case you're a beginner so you can easily recreate it. So if you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. Oh, before we get started, please leave a lot of purple and pink hearts in the comments if you liked this look, and let's get started. I'm going to start with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to be using that as a primer for my eyeshadows. You can use the shade like 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, and you can obviously use a sponge to blend it out. That will be faster just because obviously the sponge is a little bit bigger than a finger, but the finger blends it out really nice. You just do it in tapping motions. Make sure everything is nice and blended. The tone is even on the eyelid all the way up to the brow bone before you start with the eyeshadows. That way the eyeshadows apply and blend out nice and even. Then I'm going to apply tape on the outer corner. This is a step that's going to help you a lot, especially if you're a beginner for this style of eyeshadows. So I highly recommend it. And I'm not going to set the concealer, I'm just going to leave it like that. And today I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Rimmel. This is the Spice edition, and I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using Anastasia's A13 brush. You want to use a brush that can grab a lot of the product. I'm going to be applying it in tapping motions and applying it on top of the creamy concealer. It's going to help to really grab and hold so it can stay all day and all night. And I'm not gonna try to cover the whole eyelid with just one application. I'm gonna apply like 3 or maybe 4 applications. I forgot how many times I applied it, like how many layers. But every time I'm gonna be grabbing more or adding more layers until the tone or the shade is even all over the eyelid, but I'm not going to apply it over the crease yet. To extend it on towards the tail of the eyebrow, you can see that I do it. I just add a little bit, and it's right above the tape. You can see a very thin line right there. You want to do this in little steps, because if you apply it too high, you extend it way too much, it's going to be really hard to fix that. So just do it in step by step, just adding little by little. And to blend it out, it helps if you stretch your eyelid by lifting up your eyebrows. I feel that helps me a lot. I see a huge difference when I'm blending it out, so make sure you do that, and try not to have too much product on the brush when it comes to blending it out. You can see that I'm doing it in tapping motions, and it's not adding more eyeshadow, it's just pretty much blending out the edge of the eyeshadow, but it's slowly moving a little bit higher. And I do want this eyeshadow to go above the crease, that way it's visible when I'm looking straight forward and it's not just on my eyelid, because that's gonna help make my eyes look bigger and the eyeshadows are gonna stand out a lot more. You just want to make sure you're very careful, because applying it on top of a creamy eyeshadow is going to just concentrate wherever you apply the eyeshadow. It's gonna stand out and it's just like gonna stick, so you want to make sure you're careful where you're applying it. One thing that's going to help you blend out the edge a little bit better is using pressed powder. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder and a brush from Profusion. And I'm going to first set the rest of the concealer, which is on the brow bone, and then use whatever's left on the brush to help blend out the edge of the eyeshadow a bit more. You don't want to apply it on top of the whole, like a lot of the eyeshadow, just on the edge. That's gonna help make it look like smoother and blend it out a little bit more. And you can also use translucent powder if you want. Then I'm going to grab this liquid eyeshadow from LA Girl. It's such a gorgeous shade, but I'm going to be applying it with my finger. I don't want to cover the whole eyelid, like I don't want it to look too pink. I just want to add a little shimmer of pink on top of the purple. So I'm going to be using my finger with a little bit of product and just tapping that over the purple eyeshadow. Also, I do want this to be over the crease. Just make sure it's not like passing the purple eyeshadow, like where it's blended out. You don't want to go higher than that. And I'm also going to apply, like extend it out towards the tail of the eyebrow. With the liquid eyeshadow, you also want to be careful, because wherever you apply it is going to stick. So make sure you know where you want to apply it and where you want it to look, you know, not blended. Then I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using a small brush, and I'm going to apply it right under the arch of my eyebrow. You can see that it looks very white, so if you apply it too much or apply it too thick, it's gonna look too white. So you wanna make sure you just apply a little bit and then blend that out. That way it doesn't look too white. You just want it to shimmer white, you know? And of course you can use highlighter like a gold, that would look really nice, or a shimmery pink. I'm going to apply that same purple eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'm using a small brush. This little brush comes in this Rimmel eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying it from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. And I'm gonna start by applying it as close to the lash line as I can, and I am going to apply a few layers just to make sure the tone is even and it's just it like stands out. And in my opinion, this does look a lot better with the black eyeliner on the waterline. If you don't want your eyes to look small, you can also apply beige or white eyeliner. That's gonna help make your eyes look bigger, and that's also gonna look super cute with this look. I'm going to apply that same pink liquid eyeshadow with a small brush on the inner corner, and I'm going to apply most of it right there, but blend it out towards like the top, not on the eyelid, but just blend it up, and then also on the inner corner on the lower lash line. These two shades are just super cute. The purple and the pink, they look amazing and can be for any occasion. And last but not least, for the lower lashes, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. I'm just going to apply one layer, but these last few steps that I just did, they only take a few seconds. The inner corner shimmer, the brow bone highlight, the waterline black eyeliner, mascara, like all those take a few seconds, but they're like little details that help make the looks like so different, and it just makes everything look complete. So I really hope you guys like this look. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and let me know what you give it on a scale of 1 to 10. If you did like it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a lot of purple and pink hearts in the comments. Thank you so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!